Sarah, many people want more money, but have an uncomfortable relationship with it. Before we go into healing our relationship with money, could you tell us what money really is?
What is money really is a really good question. And to explain it to you, I need to tell you very briefly, first of all, why I think that I know what money really is, because it's a big question. What happened to me is about a little bit over 10 years ago, after a rather painful business failure, I found myself journaling and I found myself writing a message from money. Literally, it was like money was talking to me through my pen and telling me things about itself that I'd never heard before. And some of the things it said were that it's an energy and that it's very powerful and beautiful and that it's here to help human beings. It's here for all of us. It's abundantly available to every one of us, and that we shouldn't be afraid of it because there's nothing to be afraid of. And after that, I decided to have another go a few days later, and I found myself writing another message from money, again telling me things about it that I had never been aware of before. And so I did this many times over, wrote more than 60 messages from money and many more since then. And I turned those messages into a book, which is called Love Money, Money Loves You. And the essential message of the book is exactly that, that money is really an affair of the heart. It's something that it's safe to love. It's an energy that is based in love. Its foundation is love. And therefore, in a way, it loves us, not in a personal way, but in a way that it's an expression of love. I see it as an expression of the abundance and generosity of life. So let's get a bit more specific. What is it really? Really, we can say it's an energy. So that means that it's a power, it moves things. It's an energy which we can't see. We talk about money and we think of notes and coins and transactions in bank accounts and credit cards and numbers and all of those kinds of things, all of those things we can see. But what this conversation with money that I had showed me was that behind all of those things that we can see is an energy that we can't see. It's rather like human life energy. If you think of a body, if it has no energy in it, it can't smile, it can't do anything, it's not alive. So if we had notes and coins and there was no energy behind it, those would be inert, dead pieces of metal and pieces of paper, and nothing would happen. But there's an actual real energy. There's something real that moves things. There's a power behind money that is more than just human. It's something bigger than us. And I think this is what's very important to understand it. So I see it rather like a collection of, you could think of it like a collection of beings, or you can think of it as more like some kind of hidden intangible power. But what really happens is that when we say things that connect with money, like, oh, I would love to buy that thing, it's almost at an energetic level that makes a connection with the energy of money. It's like it's an energy that can listen to us and hears our wishes and our desires that connect with money. And you know how sometimes you feel like, oh my goodness, this thing just happened. I wanted this thing and now I've got the money, or somebody's just given it to me, a serendipity or a synchronicity or a coincidence. That's actually the energy of money kind of arranging things for you when you want something. So it's an energy that's very responsive to human desires and wishes, and especially the wishes that come from our heart. It really responds to love. And so it's an energy you can get to know, you can kind of make friends with it. And as you get to know it better and you know how to treat it and how it treats you, and you will have a better and better relationship with it. And as you have a better relationship with it, you're able to manage it better, and you're also able to make it better. So you can make more money if you want to, because you feel connected with this thing that is actually very, very real for all of us. So that's a little bit of what the essence of money is. It does feel intangible, but as you get to know it, you realize that it's a very real presence that's in your life, and it's always in your life from when you're born all the way through until when you die.